Finally, the weather has cleared, but it's freezing outside. It is around -6 and there's a bit of wind, so I decide not to go outdoors because it's just gonna be a pain with the paint freezing. And honestly, this challenge, even though it's about going outdoors and painting from life and real light and not still life, I still have to learn the balance of not enduring the elements for the sake of enduring the elements. I mean, the real purpose of the challenge is to learn the patterns of light and color from real life. I don't need to be physically outside to paint. I can be in the comfort of my home like I am right now and still learn about light and color. In fact, I would say that it is even better that I have a bit of comfort so I can focus even more on the pattern of light and shadow, like the one that we see on the barn or little house in the reference picture. I mean, the way that the shadow falls onto that surface and that shadow almost looks like it glows, and that's something that I'm very interested in knowing how to paint better every single time. And as well, like that little shadow of the tree and the glowing trees as well, which by the way, painting trees is quite hard. I thought that it would be a very easy task. Maybe it's very hard on this little sketchbook because it has no tooth. I really tried to splay my brush bristles to be able to create a little bit of a dry brush effect, but I haven't been able to crack the code on it. If you have any suggestions for how to do this in like hot press paper, please let me know in the comments below. I would really appreciate that. But anyway, this little reference or subject that I picked today had so much of that glow that I really like, and I just wanted to paint it without having to freeze myself or the paint to freeze and have it not be as good. There's a fine balance that I have to find on when I should be actually going outdoors and when I shouldn't be going outdoors. And I believe if I am staying indoors for the sake of painting better or being able to observe my subject for a longer time, to appreciate it, to understand it better, then I think it's a good excuse to stay inside because the result will be better. I'll probably learn more, and also I'll have more fun because I'm not going to be suffering through it. And I know I've been talking about not being outdoors because it's freezing, but to be honest, I'm actually rushing to be done with this painting so I couldn't go out and climb outdoors with one of my best friends. So even though I didn't endure the cold through painting, I still endure the cold through climbing. And even when I was out there with my friend, because I'm already back, I mean, I'm doing this after the fact, I was freezing. My hands were really, really cold. The rock was, of course, ice cold. The slightest of breeze feels like it's a freaking windstorm. And I looked at my friend and I was like, wow, we're really dumb or we really love the sport. Oh, and did I mention that it was completely dark? We had to use lights to be able to see, and even I had a headlight as well. So yeah, the jury's still out to know if it's a dumb sport or if we just love it a lot. And I will say that yes, we love it a lot. So much so that we're willing to endure the really cold weather and the pitch blackness of a forest. And I think it's pretty cool to be willing to suffer for something you love.